Okay. Hey, my people. Good morning. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're joining, just say hi and tell me where you're watching from. This live, we are undoing hair and doing some spicy questions. We are doing something a little bit different. Maybe I get to know me. Hey, my people. Good morning. If you're joining this live, kindly let me know where you're watching from. Today we're doing something different. I'm doing my hair on live while we do a little get to know me. Let me see the questions. I don't want to be bored alone. I want you people to keep me company. I want you people to keep me company today. And don't make it a boring life, please. Ask some spicy questions, but I'm going to do some here. Maybe I might be asking you guys too. Maybe the first question will be, what was your first impression when you started watching my videos? What was your first impression? If you're joining this live, welcome. Oh, God. I hate doing and undoing hair, honestly speaking. My hair is really grown, huh? This is my hair. My real hair. Hello, welcome. Mhm, mhm. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Today, this live is going to be different. I undo my hair as we talk about real life in truth. Something different. My hair has really grown. It's actually going to be natural. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Let me know where you're watching from. This is going to be a Q&A type of YouTube video as I undo my hair. YouTube video as I undo my hair. YouTube video as I undo my hair. Can you let me know what type of questions do you have? Or maybe I should ask you one. What was your first perception, the first impression you got of me when you first watched my first video or when you came across my channel? Mhm. Make it spicy, please. Don't make it boring. Ask me questions. Let me answer you. Keep it spicy. I don't want to get bored alone. So that's why I'm doing this live as I do my hair. Wink, wink. What do you want to know about me? Or rather, what was your first impression about me? Write it on the comment section or on the chat list. It's really cold today, huh? Not cold, but windy. So when it's windy like this, it makes the weather seem to be like it's cold. Yeah, I don't know whether that's the correct English term to use, but when it's windy, then it feels cold. Did I cut my hair? So it's kind of cold here in Germany. My hair has really grown, huh? Let's see. to my shoulders. Wow. Let me know where you're watching me from. Don't be shy. Feel free to comment. Let me know. I'm waiting for a lot of people to join. Maybe if we're about 5, then probably I can start like asking you questions. And if you people are shy to ask me, then I might be reading out the questions and answering you back or answering back so that you people can probably have an idea of who I am and what my content is all about. I'm a Kenyan, definitely. Born Kenyan, born and raised in Kenya. I started traveling when I was 22. Was it 21, 22? Yeah, about there. Yeah, 22. Because my 23rd birthday, I celebrated out of Kenya. And ever since, I've been outside. This one is going to be painful. I did this braids in January. And we're now in March, ending of March. So it's 2 months. If you live in Germany or abroad, you know how braiding hair can be so expensive. So you can't be doing hair like every other month. And that's why most of us we usually put on wigs. I have a lot of wigs that you have to always alternate. And these ones were done by my aunt when she visited. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate doing this. Honestly speaking, I hate doing hair and I hate undoing hair. Sometimes I feel like I just want to cut my hair and just be a bald lady and just put on wigs every time. I feel like changing or having a different look. My two viewers, you're not going to comment anything. I want you guys to ask me questions so you understand me better. Sometimes I feel like videos don't really show who the person really is as such because sometimes we choose to portray what we want you guys to see. So yeah. You can also share the live so let people come. Hello, good morning. Let me know where you're watching me from. Today we're doing a Q&A, a little bit different. Your girl doesn't want to get bored, so she's undoing her hair as she gists with you guys. Or as she gists you guys. Let me know where you're watching from. Oh my God. If you just joined in, say hi so I know that you're here. And then ask me anything you want to know about me. Because I feel like sometimes when we post videos, it doesn't really tell so much of who we really are. So kindly let me know where you're watching me from. Say hi, ask me whatever you want to ask me. Make sure to keep it spicy. Ask me anything and I'll answer you. Something a little different. Maybe I should ask the first two people who have joined. What was your first impression of me? Don't lie. What was your first impression of me when you first saw my videos? Whether it was the first video or a trending video or a trending short. What was your thought when you saw me? What did you think of me? Wow. Impressed by how much my hair has grown. Really impressed. Someone said that I looked strict because there are some of my videos that I don't smile, but not really. I'm in between strict and a fun mom or a fun person. Entertaining until you get to wrong me. That's when you get to see the other side of me. But usually, I'm just a calm, cool person, not invading someone's business, you know. But I also take time to get used to someone. So if you meet me through somebody that knows me for the longest time, then you might see the playful part of me. But if you're meeting me with people that I don't know, then I'm a quiet person. So I'm in between introvert and extrovert. And I'm not that strict. Yeah. But I hate when somebody does bullshit, you know, things that don't make sense. Then I definitely hate it. I'll call you out, definitely. So yeah. Let me know what you want to know about me. Write it down on the chat. Maybe I can explain to you or answer you. Let me check through the questions that I think are important for me to address. What should I say? This hair, eh? This hair is trying to fight with me. It's too painful to undo it. And that's why I hate doing hair. Sometimes I just feel like I want to cut my hair and just be bald, you know. But then I remember that hair is the beauty of a woman, you know. So and I love it long, anyways, because sometimes it can be short. When it's short, it's easy to maintain, but when it starts to grow, then it becomes a little difficult. So you choose your battle. Which one do you want? So yeah, back to the first question. I'm not really that strict. There's some moments whereby I'm just a playful mom, because my content is also about motherhood, you know. So I'm this playful person, but I can get strict also, but not always strict. I just love things done in order. That's all. The questions. What's one thing I'm currently working on in my life? Um, right now, I'm just trying to be focused, honestly speaking, and just doing everything better when it comes to my education, when it comes to my life. I'm willing to try out new things, you know, and yeah, not so much. And I also don't like just mentioning everything right here because I feel like I need to do it first and achieve it. But yeah, I just want to do better when it comes to my education. And because my hobby is doing videos, you know, photography, I just want, I just wish that my channel can grow, you know. My channel can grow better than it has done. But I know you people have been my followers. These people who have followed me, oh, thank you so much. And I really love you guys because if it's not for you guys, I wouldn't be this motivated, you know. We are at 120 followers, and I would like us to grow to more than that. Probably get to 200 this year. Yeah, that would be great. And then you people can also let me know what type of content you'd like me to bring out there or to show out there. Yeah, yeah. So I'd like to do better also when it comes to my channel. Maybe learn more about editing, shooting videos, you know, and all that. I'm not so good at doing thumbnails though, you know. And being a mother, sometimes your life is in chaos and you just have to do it because you have no choice, you know. So let me check another one. What's one thing that people misunderstand about me? I think growing up, most people used to think I'm a snob because when they meet me for the first time, I don't talk and I don't mind anyone. Like I'm just focused on myself. And so, yeah, most people used to think that oh, she doesn't talk to people, blah blah blah. And even when I grew up, because I remember being when I was in Bahrain, these we went out clubbing. Me, oh, that was so funny. Me and my friends, funny and idiotic statement, you know. So when you were in the club with my friends, one lady, I think she had heard of me because I was so notorious growing up. I was a very cheeky girl. So this this lady comes towards me and tells me, "Hi, Sarah." Like, okay, hi, and she's like, whispers in my ear that, oh, I heard that you don't talk to people who don't have big, or people who don't have fat ass like yours. And I was like, really? It sounded kind of stupid but funny at the same time. But no, not that I'm a snob. I just have to get used to people before I can open up or be myself, if that's correct. So I take my time learning about people before I get close to them. Yep. Next one. Am I more introverted or extroverted? When I was young, I was really, really extroverted. But when I got into my 30s, I'm more of inside, than out. So I always just feel exhausted for some reason. When I'm done doing things, going about my day, I just want to go home and relax and rest and don't want any stress, noise, you know. What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is losing people close to me, people that I love. I am just so scared of finding out that they're no more, or they're not in my life again. Maybe a misunderstanding and they leave. That really hurts. And so, yeah, that's my fear, losing people that I love. What motivates me every single day? To be honest, my kids. Ever since I had kids, I don't how would I put it? Ever since I had my kids, I just don't want to be lazy. I just don't want to be just sitting and not thinking of something productive. I just want to grind harder and harder and harder just to make sure that they live comfortably. And I think this is the same for pretty much most women, because I would say that women are constant in children's life more than their fathers. So yeah, just making my life better and my kids' lives better is what makes me push harder. What makes you push harder? Let me know in the comment section. What makes you push harder in this life? What kind of a partner fits you? I need someone ambitious, someone with a cosmopolitan brain, somebody who accepts other cultures, and doesn't look down upon everyone. A world citizen, in short, and somebody who is also kind, cares, somebody who knows their responsibility as a man, turns me on, because in that way, then everything flows, and you, as a woman, you just take your space and learn that if he guides you correctly, then you are headed towards the correct direction or the right direction, and you don't need to worry about anything. That's my type of man. Would I choose love or money right now? If I have to choose between love or money, I think I'll go for money. But if I was really to choose, then I think both, because sometimes you can have all the money, but if the love is not there, then it becomes difficult. But love and money are all good. No money, no honey. No money, no honey. So, yeah, I think both complement each other. Because why would you be with somebody who doesn't have money, suffer, and then he will still be doing nonsense or shit to you. It doesn't add up. So I think let people choose what they're comfortable with, but nobody wants to get married to a poor guy or date a poor guy, you know, because you have to be able to elevate each other both. There's no way that the other person is going to be more ambitious and the other one doesn't feel like, they're just okay being lazy and not thinking about anything that will make them get better or elevate themselves, you know. So yeah. What business do you think can do better or you would advise someone to start? I don't know. But I think food business is probably the best because people consume food every day, So food business can be a great idea. Let me know. What do you think? What business is ideal right now to start? Because I'm not into business right now. I used to do business when I was like 21. I used to sell clothes. I started off with mitumbas, second-hand clothes. I used to sell that at the age of 2021, and I did that all the way to 22 when I decided to leave the country, Kenya, and look for greener pastures. Because at that time, I was feeling like every time I order some bell in Nairobi, then they'll send me a bad one. So, and I was so lazy to be traveling all the time to go and pick that for myself. So, yeah, I was young, nobody coached me properly, but at least I tried because I was not a lazy girl. I've been hustling. Your girl has been hustling from the age of 20. So, actually 19, because when I finished my high school, I did a salon job. I used to braid hair. I got small pocket money to buy like pads, to buy like clothes, to buy like perfume, body oils. So yeah. And then after that, I was also in college, Kenya Institute Kenya Institute of Management. Right now it's a university. So I did business management, and the year 2008, 2009, yeah, around that time. So I did business management, and at the same time, when I was doing my business management, that is when I was doing my business. And when I was done, I think I worked in a restaurant too, but it was for the shortest time, maybe 1 month or two, in Mombasa, near how do they call this, Samba, but Samba right now is closed down. But yeah, I used to work in a restaurant. I worked there for a month or so, and then after that, what did I do? Um, After that, I did clearing and logistics, clearing and forwarding. Sorry, I did clearing and forwarding at my father's company for like, that is where I stayed the longest until I left the country. Yeah, that is where I stayed the longest until I left the country. And then when I left the country, I got a job with an hostess. I was an hostess, but in a catering company. And then I didn't like the country, which was Qatar. Qatar, yeah. And then I came back to Kenya and I stayed for like an year or close to an year, sorry. And then, yeah, I left. I got another job as an hostess in in a restaurant called Chili's in Bahrain, and worked there for also a year, like 9 months, 10 months. And then I quit because the salary was always late. And then I quit and I went to work at Victoria's Secret. And then I left Victoria's Secret and I started traveling the world. I traveled the world for like a year and a half, and then I came here. So yeah, quite a journey, yeah. Quite a journey. Let me know, at what age did you start doing things for yourself or pushing yourself harder? Because for me, I started from the age of 19, 19, and it's not like my parents were poor, you know. I just love pushing myself to a different level and not depending on people like that, you know. Because what if they die and I can't provide for myself, you know? Something I wish I knew earlier in life, that never to trust anyone. Never trust anyone for you to, enough to open up all your business to them. And also keep your circle small. Keep your circle small. Not everybody you interact with is up to good. Some people get to know you, come close to you because they have a mission to achieve. And once they're done, sorry, and once they're done, they leave you, you know. And sometimes it's not for the good purpose. And also I've realized that if you so many friends or you're a big circle of friends, then there's always a lot of gossiping. Somebody will come to you, "Oh, I don't like this other girl, this other friend of ours, or this and that, or do you know this and that? She did this and that." So I keep my circle short, small, so that if I tell someone my business, then I definitely know who told it, you know. So yeah. This is so painful to do. My hair. And it's a lot because it's the tiny, tiny, tiny ones. I need to put this down. Now, where is the cold coming from? Ouch. This hair, huh? It doesn't want to come out. To detangle, sorry. It doesn't want to detangle. There you go. Welcome. Let me know from the comment section where you coming from, where you watching me from, sorry. And what would you love to know about me? Are there any more questions that I haven't asked? I think I've asked what I thought was necessary to respond to. If you're watching this live, please make sure to follow. Kindly follow me. Subscribe, that's what I mean. Kindly subscribe, like the videos, comment to improve the algorithm, and also share to your friends and families so that we reach a wider area. You know, oh well, it's not fun doing hair. Trust you me, it's really not fun. So, guys, I think I might just end up the live since you people are shy to ask me questions. But let me know in the comment section the questions you'd love me to do on another Q&A, because I feel like you people need to know me more, you know. And I feel like lives make us become besties, like in real. So please send me more questions. Let me know what you want me to answer or what you'd like to know about me, or maybe Germany, especially Hamburg, because that's where I live. So I have been missing a lot. I think 2 weeks now. I haven't been posting videos. Two weeks or 3 weeks. I think two and a half, somewhere around there. Because first and foremost, my phone broke, so I had to get a new phone. My phone broke. I got a new phone, and I have been a little busy studying, like reading, because I have exams. So yeah, that's why I have not been active posting videos. But I'm back. I'm back now. Yeah, I'm just hoping that the weather will be good. But this week it's going to be cold, definitely. So it's going to be cold. My daughter's birthday is coming up. I have a trip coming up for summer. You know, as usual, summertime we don't get to keep. We are always out traveling, you know. So yeah, this time at least. Last year we traveled because of my daughter's birthday. This year it's for my birthday somehow, but also a major event to attend. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Which event am I attending to this summer in the south of Germany? So traveling. My kids are so excited. Always excited for the holidays. Excited for the holidays. So I can't wait. Me too. I can't wait because I've never been to the south of Germany. This is going to be my first time. I've always been around the Berlin areas, Berlin, Frankfurt. I've been to Berlin, Frankfurt, Darmstadt, and where else? Schwerin, but that is still Schleswig-Holstein. In Schleswig-Holstein, I've been to a lot of places. Berlin, I've been around Berlin, Cottbus, like almost, let's say, around Berlin also, and Frankfurt. Yeah, I need to visit more places. It's just that my kids are small, and I don't know anyone that I can leave my kids with when I travel out for two days. If it is one kid, it's a little bit easier, but two, you really need a very good friend. But also it has to go with their work schedule. So that's the problem. That's why I'm always carrying my children along. Sometimes I feel like I want to move to Berlin because that's where I have like somebody that I know that I can leave the children with. I don't have to worry about the kids being okay. But oh yeah, I think I will end the live and it will be at 50. I'll end the live and probably we'll do another live because this is my second, actually my second live. Yeah, I've done one live when I was really, really new. Actually, three. When I was new, I did two, but I wasn't online for long because I was just trying it out. But now I want to do more lives, and yeah, I want to do more lives. So kindly, if you haven't subscribed and you've watched the video to this point, kindly like, subscribe, share, comment, and we catch up in my videos. Let's catch up in my videos. Adios. Cheers. And stream.